Another jam, yeah, I know it. Gonna lift up my hands, gonna show this little light that I got up the bush. Yeah, it's mine. Take a look, you can see if you focus. Let it shine all day. Brighter than the hate that tries to get in my way. Brighter than depression trying to get in my throat. Yeah, I think that's like the antidote. Yeah, I think it's close. I might mess around and get my name in the paper. I don't want your chicken salad, I need the flavor. And my baby's gonna kiss a girl if she wanna. I ain't really picking up on all of the drama. My life is a movie and I just woke up. All my friends are looking really hot and stuff. And I hear the devil trying to call my bluff, but he really ain't got enough. Cause I'm feeling glorious. No, I won't give in, I won't give in. No one's gonna take my crown. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Cause I'm feeling glorious. Yeah, I'm about to win, I'm about to win. Oh, I'm gonna light this town. Oh, you're gonna see me now. Cause I'm feeling good, great, like better than I ever really could explain. A couple years ago they didn't know my name, and now they buying tickets just to see my face. That is insane. I can't believe that all you pretty people even know this me. I keep on being elevated constantly. There's got to be the feeling that they told me I would get when I was living on my dream. Thanking God every night. I ain't stressing cause I still got all my life. Making music for my people, they just might turn this freaking city purple when I die. Yeah, it might go if I rain more. Keeping Minnesota nice, but I fight for all the people who believed in what I'm dreaming. I'ma do it, I'ma open up the door. Cause I'm feeling glorious. No, I won't give in, I won't give in. No one's gonna take my crown. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Cause I'm feeling glorious. Yeah, I'm about to win, I'm about to win. Oh, I'm gonna light this town. Oh, you're gonna see me now. Cause I'm feeling. Oh my God, this is what you said, but really, this is what you want. This is what you said, don't tell it. This is what you want. Like a superstar. I'm like, oh my God, sincerely, what you said, but really, this is what you want. I know where I come from. This is what you want. Like a superstar. Cause I'm feeling glorious. No, I won't give in, I won't give in. No one's gonna take my crown. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Cause I'm feeling glorious. Yeah, I'm about to win, I'm about to win. Oh, I'm gonna light this town. Oh, you're gonna see me now. Cause I'm feeling glorious.
It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. Corey's got a bitch about the theme song, so I switched it up. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another exciting edition of Choppin Shop. As always, I'm your host, Dave Wonder, and tonight I'm joined by some of my favorite people in the whole wide world. And I'll introduce you to them in just a moment. But first off, I want to give a shout out to the COJ already chiming off in the chat. We got Shakes the Clone in there, Fortnite, Tio Mike, Boo Cat, Nightmare, Shaggy coming in with them sweet, sweet emotes. See, even Fortnite agrees with being nice to Corey. We got Ben Walters in there, Pendergast throwing them spoons up. Thank you, buddy. We got Boo Cat and Shaggy and Jamie Lynn. Oh, thank you. I tried to have some fun music on here. What up, 3M? Josh Brown, what's shaking? I got some Josh Brown goodies to show off here in a little bit. Very excited for that. Go over check out Josh Brown Customs. It makes cool shit. Speaking of making cool shit, I got a bunch of fantastic folks here tonight. I'm going to throw it over to a dear friend who's been gone far too long and probably the dapperest looking of us in the bunch. Sorry, Eric. But it's the king of Atlantis himself. That's right. Your friend and mine, the toy canic, Bill Maru. Hi, Billy.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Good to be back. I bet Corey hates that song more than the original one.
I was singing Lean on Me because it's the same cadence.
Well, I like it, Dave.
Thank you.
Did you not?
Hello,
you didn't-
COJ. It's been too long.
Hell yeah. Welcome back, Billy.
Thank you.
And then joining us from the land of the bitchinest bandanas of them all, it's your friend and mine, Eric Arana. Hey, Eric, how's it going, bud?
How you guys doing? I take offense to somebody else being crowned the king of Atlantis. I think Billy and I have to fight now.
Ooh.
Maybe we can rule together.
Okay. I can do that. Just
That's true.
first.
Somebody has to clean the toilets.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
One of you could be the king of the Pacific. I'm just saying.
I could. Well, I mean, who wants to be king of the Pacific?
Pacificus. This doesn't have the same ring.
Hi, Corey. And finally, we have Corey from Casting Cave. What up, dude?
It's me.
Yeah.
It's me.
Holy shit! What is that?
I don't know. I wouldn't take
That
candy
guy's a
from this
real
guy.
bastard.
That looks like the worst
I think
Juggernaut
so.
cosplayer.
Maybe the best.
Soft Juggernaut.
I
wish-
love it though.
I like the idea that, like, with the bare legs, you know this guy is not wearing underwear.
No
Yeah.
chance.
None.
Just
The skirt
free
reveals all if you lift it up, and we're not doing that tonight.
Oh,
thank
But
What head is
Yeah.
that, Corey?
it's a this is actually a print. Josh recommended Rocket Fist Customs, so I ordered some stuff from him.
Oh, nice.
And this, like, headsman or executioner, man, I love this guy. In fact, I had planned on selling it, but I like it so much that I was like, I can't do it. I got to keep
Damn.
him.
Hell yeah.
Which means I had to order another one to pay
fair
for.
enough.
So
So what do you? We'll start since we're on you already. What are you working on tonight, Corey?
no, that's Corey. That's
Oh.
not Aranya.
That's why I just said Corey.
A little joke.
more goblins all the time. And then Josh also sent over these, like, chaos helmets.
Ooh,
Very cool.
wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
this guy
pretty.
looks like my musical taste. I like him.
I love that.
I've got some more of the, like, Stinkor guys that I've been doing. I had a pretty positive response to the first one, so I need to do some more of those. I also have this Polaris head that
That's cool.
I've been putting off. I'm almost done.
I'll take it.
Lots of
What up,
green.
Nacho?
I'll take
Lots
it.
of
Thank
green.
you. Thank you, Corey.
He says, "I'll take it."
I'll take it. Thank
Yes, please.
you. Yes, thank you.
And then I also, because I've got some more of these coming, these heads.
That's cool.
Bro,
I sculpted
Oh, you made a
I-
tail.
I sculpted some tails that I'm gonna mold and cast in rubber.
they're perfect.
That's rad. Esteban
So-
says, "It's my boy Billy."
Yeah.
There's my boy is.
Yep. So that's what I got.
Hell yeah, Eric. What are you cracking through tonight?
I am working on. See if I can hold this up. I am working on redrawing my old Zap input
Cool.
from the 25th anniversary line that I did. It was one of the earliest figures I did, and it's one man looking back at this 25th anniversary line, it is bad, and it's so embarrassing that I was so excited by it and that I worked on so much of it. This is stuff I would never put in a portfolio, but I know Joe fans will still dig it and appreciate it, which is nice. So,
Oh yeah.
That line will always have a special place in my heart because it was the one toy line at that time when things like Legends were in the dumps.
yes,
I was making an effort. I was, like, actually hunting toys, and it got me looking again. Whenever I thought, okay, I'm done collecting, I'm out. Nope, Joe got me.
yep. Yeah, it has a place in history for sure, and there are some good figures, especially towards the end of the line. As the line went on, it got better.
Oh yeah.
And by the time it became honestly as awful as Rise of Cobra was as a film, as a toy line, it was pretty amazing.
Oh yeah.
And that's really where things, I think, the tail end of 25th and into the transition into what became Rise of Cobra and then Pursuit of Cobra
Mhm.
really was where that line really shone.
Hell yeah. Oh, Corey, there's a question for you. Boo Cat in the chat said, any chance of having those mouse heads in any other colors? Got an extra cup I haven't
Well,
unboxed yet.
so Fournette came through. He sent me a box in the mail.
Oh, cheddar.
Yep. So I've got,
Cheddar, Goyle, and Zombone.
yeah. So I've got 4 Plunderlings now that I can color match to.
Corey, if you want, I can send you. In a fodder lot, I got a bunch of spare hands of a bunch of different
Ooh.
ones, just so you'd have the color base.
Oh, cool.
If
Yeah,
you
Do
want
that.
those.
sure.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was gonna do, and then I just hadn't got to it yet. I'd
Just-
rather you do it with fodder, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Corey, just remind me. I'll get those in the mail in the next day or two.
Heck yeah. Man,
Um,
this little guy, I love him.
Zombone's one of the best. He's the only one though that had kind of issues with his hips. If his hips are good right now, if you have if nothing's stuck, then you're good. If not, heat them up and they'll be good forever.
yeah.
Okay.
But some of them turned out. That's the only one I ever had to repair for somebody.
Oh,
Yep. And Ricky was like, I
That's
don't know what
good.
it is with white plastic, man.
It
don't know.
happens, man. Esteban says Billy got them Joker gloves on. I was gonna say, Billy, what you cracking on tonight?
I'm finishing up. This is so lovely to say. I'm finishing up the only repair I have in the house. Well, the only paying repair. I have some for some friends, but it's what is this? Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach.
Oh,
And
right on.
I'm it's a SH Figure Arts figure, and I'm replacing and kind of fixing, but also replacing his hip pegs here because they like attached it to only one half of the like it's in the mold of the
Yeah.
hips. And these things apparently just snap off, which actually this other one did because the guy was like, hey man, if you don't mind, could you please fix the other one or reinforce it? And I was like, yeah, of course. And as I was doing that, it snapped off. It was crazy. I was like, oh well,
damn.
he definitely knew.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. Yeah, I got you. And then I'm gonna open up a little box I got from our friend Mr. Cave as well.
Hey,
Mr.
nice.
Cave.
I've been waiting forever to open this thing up. Like, you know how I can never wait. This
Yes.
one,
Waited. I don't know how he did it.
I'm proud of you.
I unsealed the box and I had it sitting next to me for like 4 days, like in the living room. I would sit back on the couch and all weekend there it was. And I'm like, I want to see him. I want to see Corey. I want to see Corey before I do it. So I wait.
Actually, I have well, okay, I did look what was in the box just because I always like to check to make sure nothing's busted. Just because
you don't want to
the
embarrass
other day
anybody.
What?
You don't want to embarrass anybody when you open it up and you're like,
No,
oh, man,
so
this
like
stuff
the other
sucks.
day, like my mail carrier brought a package by, and I literally watched him come about 2 steps into the yard and go like this,
Yeah.
and just huck a box like 15 feet,
Wow.
and it hit my door. I was like, that's what that thump was the other day. Like it was a package.
Oh.
So I just trust nothing. That's why I usually have people send stuff to the PO box, but I
Always
ordered.
ship in a box, guys, unless somebody knows it's fodder, please.
Yeah.
Even then, you're risking.
So I ordered some goodies from our good buddy Josh Brown, Josh Brown
Yeah.
Customs.
Nice.
So I ordered up the Secret Galaxy kit. So it has this awesome skull in laser tag helmet with articulated jaw, very cool. Also, like it has the keys and the plug and all that stuff. And then so that was through Toy Galaxies. That was through Dan's storefront. And then Josh had the laser cannons to go with it. There's the key, the Secret Galaxy key, which is pretty damn cool. And yeah, so very excited to get to work on these. I actually ordered a pilot to make the figure with from Cosmic Legions. There was a good deal ski on it. And so that's coming in on Friday. But Josh, in his infinite generosity, I ordered these, so they're the blasters and the chest plugs. He included, because we've been speaking about it, plunderling goodies. So got a couple mohawks, some masks. These are all available over on his website. Like a friggin' plunderling kick-ass mask. Like,
Dude, that's man, that just gave me a good idea. That's
like
what I
this
need.
one,
I need like my
little
toy
Viking
cannon
helmet.
on there.
So I'm gonna grab. I'll grab a plunderling here in a little bit, and I'll futz around with that because I got one
Please do.
right up there. So thank you, Josh. Thank you, Secret Galaxy. Mitch Falcon says, "Holy crap, it's Billy."
What's up, Mitch?
Also, oh, holy crap, it's Damien. Hi, Damien.
What up, guys? Hey,
Oh.
Billy boy.
What's up, man?
It's Spider-Man.
Oh,
Come on, focus. It does not want to focus tonight. Oh, it did.
Bouquet.
Focus.
All this cool stuff, and I get paid Friday. There you go. See? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh says, I haven't forgotten Mr. Maru, a bit backlogged, and the
Nice.
sculptor is too.
No, I was no. It gave me a cool idea, like for a like I thought I've always wanted. What I want is a like my Toycanic mask or whatever as a welding mask kind of thing. I think that look
very
kind of cool.
Yes.
But also like for the plunderlings, I'd love one for Maru for a little, like if it went around his ears and just
Yeah.
little mag. Oh,
Mhm.
that'd be so cool.
Shaggy,
totally.
I am wearing a, this is not a John Maddening shirt, for my good friend John Maddening, all-star ring announcer. I was going to try this without the glasses, but that's still not a great choice for me. That's okay. But yeah, well, what happened? What happened? There we go. Mitch Falcon, hey, Billy, haven't seen you in months. I am well. Hope you are well.
I am well. Thank you very much. It's nice to hear that you are well as well.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Damien, what are you working on?
Well, hold on.
Dog stuff.
At my desk.
Yeah,
actually,
Dang it,
yeah.
Damien.
puppy.
He's
The other-
loving
The
on that
puppy's over
beautiful
there. I
dog.
had to go check on the
Oh.
puppy.
Oh,
I'm working on some. I have some orders for some GI Joes and some Dragon Ball Zs and some Iron Mans. I got to fulfill the orders,
Very
and I am going to be prepping for a Father's Day sale coming up. So all them daddies out there, big Daddy's Day sale coming out there. Treat your shelves.
Ow.
Tell them hoochie daddies come get it.
mhm.
I think of a good. I'm thinking of a good discount code, and I was gonna say like, "Who's your daddy?" or "Big Papa." I don't know.
Oh, and the father is. Just
Oh,
bring it
no.
back to Maury.
You are the father.
Fortin says, got a goodie box from Corey today. Now I've got a Mythic Legions Bakshi Goblin figure. Very
Yeah.
cool. Hello, Derek. How's it going, bud? Adam, color me there. Hell yeah. Yeah, there's always so many goodies. I am realizing that I have to wait for paint to dry before I move on to the next
Oh,
step.
you're
with
just watching paint dry, huh?
Exciting.
Well, I found with specifically, so I'm doing these Pixel Dan customs, and I've noticed with the bendies, I can't use the heat gun on them because the heat
Nope.
gun affects the seal on them, and so like I primed them, but if I heat them up, like I found that the primer or like the transparent matte spray that I used, like gets tacky. And so I just I can't rush anything. I literally just have to go, cool, place over there, ignore for
Oh
10
man.
to 12 minutes. So I'll probably maybe I'll start working on Secret
Yeah, like
Galaxies.
put a fan on it, maybe.
I have a little USB fan. The problem is that I have four set up right over there. They're chilling. It'll be fine. I might get to work on this. This is another Corey collaboration. I might patch him up and get him sealed, but this will be the Spirit with a Will Eisner head, a proper Will
Oh,
Eisner.
by the way, speaking of experiments,
Ooh.
remember
Mitch
last
Falcon
week's
would like to put out promo code Big Papa, or sorry, Daddy
Promo
Delights.
code Big
Oh,
Papa.
speaking. Hi, Chewy. How's it going, bud?
Hey, Chewy.
Use
So
code.
remember last week's experiment? It worked pretty well.
Oh, did it?
Look, this is completely dry and it looks
Ooh.
super duper wet and sticky.
Oh, gross.
And I can move the joints, but obviously this is a prototype. So
Yeah.
it actually it ripped. It's not like I can't really peel this off. It's really adhered on there.
Yeah.
See, like I can't rub it. I can't just rub it off. It's not just roll. I was afraid it would roll right off, you know.
Yeah.
But it is actually really well adhered. And again, I have full range of motion. And when I do the real thing, I'll take it apart piece by piece and paint the pieces individually. But yeah, super duper pleased with how this looks. And then I'm going to pair it with some of my tendrils, and that's just going to be a great.
That'll be real cool.
Right? So it's going to be really, really cool. Looking forward to using that.
Hell
Cool.
yeah, dude.
For those that were curious.
Yes. Oh, Damien, at some point,
yeah,
you have to show off your adorable puppy. I'm just throwing it out there.
I can go get him.
He's adorable. You don't have to do it right now. You're busy. You're busy. I'll just say
show off that dog, and everybody's gonna forget about what we're working on.
Exactly.
Welcome to my world, Corey. Stormy comes through, and it's just like, "What up, dude?"
Yeah.
Oh, what up,
Stormy comes
Emilio?
by, and the show goes on pause.
Yeah. Oh, what
Emilio.
Oh, the Stinkor
nice
one. Yeah, I got to eyes on him.
Those are
so Cat says, just don't put the puppy in the goop.
No,
you know what? I'm gonna run. So we got two commercials now on the channel, which is weird. But a big shout out to our sponsor here on the channel right now, Midwest Vintage Toys down in Rochester, Minnesota. I'm gonna play the mediocre ad I made. So here you go.
Check out Midwest Vintage Toys, located in Rochester, Minnesota, where we buy toys for cash. We are a Minnesota-based vintage toy dealer interested in buying whole collections from you today. That's right, we are open Monday through Sunday. Make sure to stop on in and check out our eBay page, or even stop in for a hand of Magic or Pokemon on the weekends. Thank you so much for checking out Midwest Vintage Toys.
Hey.
How much does the ad-free version of this podcast cost me? I'm kidding.
Hey, now,
can I
really cool.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Can you do an old timey voice? Welcome to Midwest Vintage Toys.
Okay, so when I did that, I was sick as a dog, and so I was like, just make it through. And literally,
it comes with a pack of Lucky Strike cigarettes. Yeah. They're healthy.
The healthiest one recommended by your doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
Hungry friend, try hamburgers with tomato ketchup.
Yeah,
exactly. Like that would be really fun with a Midwest Vintage Toys.
Oh yeah. No, there's a better one that will be made. It's just I haven't gotten to it.
Yeah, so it's all good, man.
And he says our toys aren't made with dead people hair.
Yep, they're definitely not. No matter what those other guys tell you.
Formaldehyde free.
Taste the difference.
Nope.
Come check out our uranium glass.
So, dude, okay. So, funny story. I actually have a friend who collects that, and I was talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, check it out." I'm like, "Yeah, you know why, right?"
Oh, dude, it's huge. These people go to thrift shops with black lights.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Oh, no, please just keep that behind the glass."
Exactly. I don't want to.
He's like, it feels weird when you hold it to your eyeball.
Yeah, he's like, my skin's always hot.
I can hear it humming.
I don't hear anything. That's
I'm just
weird.
so warm all the time.
This glass smells like grandpa.
How's the food always stay warm in this glass? Huh?
My ears are always bleeding. Weird thing that happens.
That's great.
Yeah.
So
don't hang out with him anymore.
That was
He's
cool.
Dangerous.
Awesome sponsorship right there.
Oh yeah. Well, and there's plenty of supporters like Damien and Corey and everybody. You guys always do amazing things.
Of course. In fact,
Eric,
I have
did
to
you
check
single out on that one? I didn't hear our names at all.
Well, right?
You guys aren't producing things you're producing things, just not things that you are actively selling.
Well, we're not giving you a cut. I get it. Here we go. You know what? I'm glad I'm back. I've been wanting to talk to you, Dave.
Me too, Billy. I'll miss you.
He's got so much power.
No one man should have this much power.
No.
Yes, with the click of a button. I sometimes hit the right button. I just realized I'm gonna have to boil this because of the fedora brim. I'm not gonna be able to run a heat gun on this. I don't want to risk it snapping.
You don't want to get dysentery.
You're
No,
boiling it?
Corey and I were
Window?
talking about this because it's so thin when it was cast.
Oh
Like
yeah,
the
shrinking it
shrink.
down. It kept getting thinner and thinner.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I just don't want to risk. I don't want to risk doing a heat gun on it.
Hmm.
So I'm just going to. I guess I will boil this head a little later. Yeah, it'll be
Make a
good.
little soup, little figure soup.
Yeah, you know me.
That's right.
Me and my figgy soup. It's like
You can
figgy pudding,
keep it
but
for a
soup.
broth.
I was just gonna say
There you
figgy
go.
pudding. It's a figgy soup.
Little plastic broth. No.
Did any of you ever listen to John Denver and the Muppets Christmas album?
Yes.
you
No,
hit
I
your
think
head
we
earlier?
brought this up
There's
before.
the figgy they're talking about figgy pudding and it's like, oh, it's made with figs and bacon. And Miss Piggy goes, what? He goes, nothing.
Dang.
That's great.
Always
Scared
makes
of
me
that.
happy. It's like, oh, you were talking about eating Miss Piggy.
That John Denver's full of shit, man.
Yeah.
John Denver's fucking dead, yo.
Oh, that John Denver's full of shit, man.
I thought the Rocky Mountains would be rockier.
John Denver's full of shit, man.
Exactly. You can't not say that line without finishing it. That
always
John
gonna-
Denver's full of shit.
It's always gonna show up.
I felt it.
Uh,
God, that is
so good.
Oh no, am I gonna have to?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
I
I have a
know.
feeling I'm gonna have to wait longer on this face black.
Really rough.
Damn it.
I'm not back in 5 minutes. Just wait longer.
Just wait.
Thought the Rocky Mountains would be higher. Those Stinkor heads work with the Legion's goblin body, says Boo Cat.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep.
Isn't that what it's from? It's from the Stinkor Mythic Legions one, right? That little guy.
You're from
Yeah,
The
Stinkor.
tribute figure.
Mephator?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I love
Meth
this little
meth
guy.
addict.
Yeah, meth.
Oh, it still
addict.
makes me happy. This is my favorite Mythic Legion right there. Boom.
Yeah.
The little
He
Skelly playing his jazz.
Playing the saxophone on a skateboard.
Jazz Skelly. Skeleton.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I knew you would. That's why I said it. Skeleton.
I'm
That's
for
its
it.
name. We did it.
That's why I was
Yeah, you
asking
did.
just to be sure I may be ordering something that works. Hell yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Also, I think Eric is the only one who will get this, but I was putting stuff up on my wall of like people that I've worked with, and so this weekend I was working out in the garage going through stuff, and I found one that I needed to put up there, and I was like, oh man, I remember this dude was just nuts and legit. I brought it inside, and no sooner had I brought him inside, but then I had heard that Sabu had passed away. So
Yeah, that sucks, huh?
yeah,
Crazy.
That's fucking wild.
You
This
know,
is
it's
Yeah.
it's almost crazier that he was still alive.
It's crazy that he was still working.
Yeah, that he was still working. Yeah, like he was. I mean, those ECW guys put themselves through such hell.
The fact that Mick Foley's still alive.
Mick Foley, like Sandman, Raven, like how are
Mhm.
those guys still surviving?
Yeah.
Right,
Tommy
Like,
Dreamer.
Yeah,
The funny thing is, Dreamer's probably the dude that took the least amount of brutality. Which
yeah, all of those ones.
yeah.
I mean,
These are
Sabu was
names.
really. Oh, Rob Van Dam too. He's
Yeah.
hanging in there.
Oh, what up, John? He says very.
Yeah, Sabu
timing.
and RVD were
Uncle's-
probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
sorry.
uncle's Dark Side of the Ring debuts tonight. Yeah.
yeah.
Never had the Christmas album. I also had Rocky Mountain Holiday with John Denver and the Muppets. There you go. Spike Dudley. So there's a wonderful story about Spike Dudley where the Dudleys were looking everywhere for him because they were talking about they were going to talk about a spot that they were going to do later on that was going to be crazy. And they went up and they couldn't find him. They couldn't find him. They just saw smoke billowing out from the bathroom and they're like, oh my God, the building's on fire. they Devon and Bubba kick the door down, and there's Spike getting high as a kite, and they're like, "So that's how you handle all those bumps." Like,
yeah.
you're just
Bumps?
I mean, I think that's how all of those guys handle all
yeah.
bumps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no.
I mean, it's how I handled just the stress of a day, let alone
Yeah.
I'm not getting hit with chairs and thrown off ladders.
I remember seeing you as RVD doing the Van Terminator and watching that chair just absolutely demolish. I want to say it was like New Jack or someone's face. And I was like, oh, he's dead. Then like New Jack got like right back up and punched him in the face. I'm like, what happened? How was that
How did
possible?
he
I'm like,
survive that?
I didn't think anything could kill New Jack. I thought he was like gonna live forever at one point.
in some ways.
Yeah, like he was just.
What killed him?
I don't know if that ever came out officially.
Broken heart.
No.
Damn.
I know.
Oh, welcome back, Billy.
Yeah.
Take those glasses off. Take those glasses off. You're like, whoa, I can see again.
Yeah, I don't
What do
know
you
what
want
happened when I
so
put those
intricately?
on. I come on.
You go in the zone. Yeah, exactly. You're going into quantum realm right there.
Yeah.
It's wild there.
Yeah.
What are you working on so intricately?
I'm working on a
What you fixing?
what is this guy? Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach.
Bless you.
SSW Arts. Thank you. And I had to reattach a hip joint, and then I'm also reattaching another hip joint because he wanted me
Dang.
to fix the one that wasn't broke because it.
I was just gonna say, so is he like preventative maintenance right there?
You'd be surprised how many people asked for that, man.
You know
yeah,
what?
right. If one side breaks,
that's not
Might as
covered under
well.
your insurance though. That preventative.
Yeah.
So you got to charge
Right.
extra for that.
did you see there's somebody selling toy insurance, collectible insurance? I've been getting these ads for it.
Oh, I mean, there's people that sell like collection insurance and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Makes sense.
you can get it through your home insurance and stuff too. It's
Yeah.
just weirdly you have to jump through hoops to prove what you have.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
I
specific.
document. Yeah, I
You're right.
document everything. I have all of my. I have everything I own in pictures. I mean, I don't have receipts, but I have photos of all of my collection.
State Farm was pretty straightforward with their form. I was kind of surprised, but that might be another stream. Just if I can get that dude
I've
on.
never looked into it. I should probably do that. Especially now that I have all that like extra stuff that the collections I buy to sell.
Yeah, and we advertise it freely right here on Dave Wonder's channel.
So all the people that are watching this know that I'm selling things.
What? What I do?
Buddy, glasses look up, man. You got me.
It works. Me and Stevie, baby.
Yeah, you get you the keyboard. Please do that. It's great.
I think your viewership goes down every time I'm on an episode. So
No.
What?
Impossible.
They stick around for Corey.
That's right. I'm gonna say something weird.
Yep, you never know what he's gonna do.
That's right.
Every goddamn time.
He's so unpredictable. Just don't bring up ska.
It's too
Nope,
late.
keep it down where it belongs.
Ouch.
Mhm.
Shaggy says you do have the same last name, Stevie and Dave Wonder.
Yep,
Eh,
related.
waka waka.
Yeah.
Ah. We used to do it, Ebony and Ivory.
There you go,
Who's Ebony?
Exactly.
Dave.
Yeah.
Nubian god.
Man, there's gonna be some weird comments on this episode.
I mean,
I believe my favorite so far is there was someone who went through a bunch of videos from like 2 years ago and commented first on them, and I'm like,
that's fucking
Hey.
hilarious. That's
Hey.
so funny.
nope. But
That's so funny. I'm doing that.
I was just
I'm
like,
fucking
what?
doing that shit.
What the
That's
fuck?
funny as fuck.
Fucking bewildering.
A video with 50 million views. First.
That's
Yeah.
just The best is like it's just a random person. It's not even somebody that's like a fan of the show that like comes in and hangs out and like makes a name for themselves. It's just some random person going around on people's
random 5-year-old
first.
That tracks.
First.
And Emilio, Corey's like a box of chocolates.
That's right.
You never know what you're gonna get.
It's nuts.
Or is its inside soft and chewy?
You go first.
Yes.
Oh,
Just yes.
Ooh, ripped the crap out of that logo. Whoopsies.
Wah, wah.
So you can't be doing that, Dave.
Hey.
Mhm.
What?
Yep.
What?
What you designing there, Mr. Eric?
I am working on a redrawing my Zap G.I. Joe input from 2009.
Ooh.
For
like revamping it, like same poses.
It's I'm literally, so it's weird because I'm trying not to cause any. Inputs are not art, right? Their control art is always, I always look at it as it's a tool for the sculptor, right? So it's utilitarian. They're not always pretty. Sometimes there's like so much information on them, it's like absolutely ridiculous. Especially like me, like I'll put on like samples of textures that I want and this and that. Like I go a little bit nuts, but like it's really there as a tool. So I'm doing all these inputs for Joe Fest, where I'm redoing them, and they've got like a new border. They've got like kind of some information about the year that I did them originally, and what line they were for, and I kind of created like a look and a kind of to make them like a nice like frameable art piece. So nice. Like I've redone a bunch of my inputs. I'm also trying to stay out of some legal trouble. I don't know what. I know other people sell their input art now and stuff like that all the time, but I have found that the rules for other people do not apply to me in the toy industry. So I am.
Well, technically, if you're doing it as a commission, it's their piece of work. You lose all rights to it. Even though you drew it and you did everything for it, you were paid for it, it becomes their piece, right?
Yes.
They've taken the rights for it.
But yes, but there's like there's just like in comic art, there's a lot of kind of like people redraw. There's a number of toy artists out there, toy designers from like the old days that are redrawing their inputs and selling them at and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like falling in. I'm hoping that I kind of fall into that.
Is there also maybe like a statute of limitations almost, where over a certain amount of time, you know, if you're redrawing it and it's not an active piece, you probably use that in that
probably
case. I mean, I get away with my stuff. You know, I'm not licensed, but the things I do, I'm doing on my own. I'm not mass producing them. And I'm not infringing upon anything else that's on the market. And that's why I get away as a piece of art, you know?
Yeah. And that's kind of what I'm hoping.
It's still tricky because you're only one cease and desist letter away from
absolutely. I could get shut down, sure, but I'm a small fry, and again, it's still considered art. Yeah, they can if they really want to take the time to write a letter and all the other bullshit to tell me to stop making a plastic sign, you know, then they could, right? And then I would have to stop. But at the same time, you know, it is still somewhat protected as artwork, that it's not being mass produced. I'm not wholesaling it. I'm not manufacturing them for wholesale or resale, you know, so there's a lot of gray area there that I can step on. And ultimately, if I ever get told I can't sell them, I will just give them away free and charge $20 shipping.
There you
Yeah,
go.
like I'm kind of falling into a place where I'm like, well, I'm redrawing these so they're not, so they're not quite the same, and they're not like that I'm not changing them much, because I am trying to keep the original kind of feel and look of them,
Yeah.
of the
Mhm.
of the original art that I'd done. So I'm kind
Yeah.
of hoping that it's kind of, I fall into I'm also hoping that I'm just under the radar, right? Like,
Right.
the problem is I've pissed a lot of people off, apparently, which I didn't really realize until recently. And it's basically because, like, not to, but like when you're the guy who asks the questions and calls people out and calls bullshit on things, you become the guy that nobody likes.
Mhm.
And I didn't really realize exactly how bad it was until I left.
Shiny boots.
Oh
So-
no.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
What am I gonna do? Like I didn't like being at most of these places anyway. Toward by the end, even though I did at first.
Mhm.
Once the shine wears off, you realize what the problem is.
Yeah.
Nature of any creative endeavor, I feel.
Yes.
Because, well, Eric and I have talked at length about this, because he and I actually hold, I believe, the same exact degree.
Yes.
Just a few years apart. And like, I remember when I
got it first, so Dave copied me.
Yep, totally.
Caught him.
I always wanted to be like Eric.
I'm sending a cease and desist his way right now.
Yeah.
Got him.
Got him.
Time.
But
more like Dave. Wonder where he got that degree.
Oh shit. Funny enough, I actually found my degree out in the garage this weekend.
He's like, oh yes, art degree. He blows the dust off of it.
And blows it off. It's a treasure map for One-Eyed Willie.
Well, the funny shit is like, I remember like my first pro gig, I was 19, like when I was in school, and it was one of those things of like, my brain just goes, oh my God, I'm 19 years old. Like I'm doing this, I'm working for one of the big two. Like this is the gateway. This is how it goes, right? And then I'm like, by the time I was done, I was like, fuck.
He framed that $1 he made. It was only $1, but he framed it.
And then he broke that frame because he needed that dollar.
He needed it. Yep.
It's my lucky dime. It's the first dime I ever made.
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need.
But it is one of those weird things of like realizing, like hitting that weird point where you're just like, oh right, it's still a job. Like it's a different job, but it's still a job. Like you're still working
it's
for
not
someone.
fine art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what I wanted. Other endeavors that I took on after Hasbro, I wanted them to be about the art and stuff, but those, eventually became not about it. So
yeah,
then it's so hard when you have a different vision than everyone else. And like I just want to make art, and I just want to create, and I just want to be, I want things to mean something, and I want there to be. I know people like are always like, oh, leave politics out of it, and I think that's BS. I think politics are part of who we all are. And I always kind of fall into the like, I want my stuff to be political, and I want it to be.
I think it falls in line with, it's like, keep politics out of it unless I agree with them.
Well, that's really what people are saying when they say that, right? Yeah. Is like, but for me, I'm like, well, if you don't agree with my politics, then I don't really want your money, and you shouldn't want to give me your money. Like, and it's fine. Like it's fine to not want to give a company or an artist your money if you think they're not.
If your views don't align with yours.
Sure, yeah.
like,
Why,
fine.
like, why would you at that
Yeah.
point?
But
I guess.
where do you put companies that kind of roll with whatever the social political trend is, and they say, oh yeah, this month we support this, and then as soon as it's done, they're like, well, fuck those people, and they throw them in the trash. And you
Yeah.
start looking at that stuff, and you're like, oh, it's a corporation. They really don't give a shit. They just want your money.
Okay, well,
That's-
stop
Mhm.
talking about Target like that. No, so part of me is part of me on that front is always like, well, it's good that if it aligns with what I want, with what I believe in, I'm like, well, that's
Yeah.
good that it's popular enough and it's strong enough that even a big corporation has to follow suit. But at the same time, I always know that when it comes to a corporation, when it comes to a company of any kind, of even small size, that they are going to change their view as soon as the wind blows in the other direction, they're going to shift.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, and like one of the things that, that'll be a different conversation. There
Not
was
to
a
bring
recent.
politics into this
But-
live stream. I'm sorry.
Okay,
No,
so
okay.
I think you were
politics
smart
aside-
about it. That was probably the best political conversation I've ever seen online.
Oh yeah,
Which is impressive to see people talk about politics without bashing a named side.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
you
was-
would
that
say
was
something like that.
awesome. There we go.
Yeah.
like my thing is like more recently, like seeing like companies kind of having that put up or shut up moment, and it's like I'll fucking say it, like what the fuck is like Super 7, like
Yeah.
seeing all the amazing people they just shit canned again.
Yep.
Like it's just
Yeah.
like, man, fucking A, you have all these people creating really cool shit that you are just absolutely crapping on.
Yeah.
And it's a
So-
heartbreaker.
I saw that they let go Sergeant Bananas. I don't know his real name. I
Sergeant
followed him on Instagram
Johnny?
for years.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny, Kyle.
Like Kyle too. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gone.
And
A bunch
like
of folks.
I followed
Nami.
Sergeant Bananas for so long, but I did not realize that any of his art was on Super 7.
Super 7,
Which-
right? Yeah.
which
I didn't
is
know
not
that.
good.
They never
Like,
credited him.
all of the Super
There's no
7
credit.
Yeah, all of the Super 7 art has been render reveals and pre-orders based off renders. Like,
Yeah.
if he's doing toy photography, guess what? I never saw it. You know,
Mhm.
it sucks because like, and then
That's
they let him
he's
go,
awesome.
and it's like, of course you let him go. You weren't using him.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the
He's
shitty thing
a
was
bad
they did
kid.
like they were using them, but the thing was is you wouldn't see the photos
Yeah,
until like the thing was already done and up for order. Like you wouldn't see, like they never used it in their
Yeah.
marketing.
That could be. I mean, that could just be a big shift in the industry. Went to everybody using the renders
yeah.
before, or and not doing paint masters anymore. So there was no
Not at
until you
all.
had those
You guys,
first
this
shots.
is
You
so
didn't even have them to
satisfying.
take photos.
Look how
That's
she
some nice silver.
very very excited. So the batch that I'm doing right now is going to be a Mosquito variant. So I'm giving him
Ah.
his metallic boots.
Cool.
These boots are made for walking.
And apparently sucking blood. But yeah,
Glad
so
you,
I
glad
made
you said blood.
Yeah.
I'm
these.
disappointed that you said blood.
So I made these
Yeah,
logos,
thank you.
and then I trimmed them with the chrome pen.
He's just bulldozing right over it.
Sure thought that.
Anyway, so yeah,
There's a
so
lot of
I'm
gross
working on
things
my
being
custom
said,
here.
dude.
That is the right way to handle that.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
there's a lot of really
Yeah.
dirty things being said.
He's like, I run a stream. It's welcoming all people, and I
Yeah.
might have welcomed the wrong ones tonight.
Oh, man.
We're on every week, so that's he continues to let the wrong one in.
Look at him
Is that in a
looking down
movie?
right now, just like, what the hell have I done?
That's why Bill only comes on like once every other month.
I got charged
he
up,
He
man.
comes on and he's like, "Fuck, that's why I don't come on."
Yeah,
every
why
week."
do I let this
That's-
guy do anything? He's so
I want to hang out with those assholes. That's why I'm not coming on anymore.
He's horrible.
I was like, yeah, I'm the asshole here. Uh,
No, not you. I meant us.
Sorry.
No, I meant
Me
Dave.
and Corey, I think.
That's me.
Yeah, I
did it.
agree. And Dave.
Yeah. Oh,
I
shit.
regret everything.
Oh.
No. Crazy enough, actually, 2 weeks ago, this channel turned 4 years old.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had your birthday.
Oh wow, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, it
That's
popped up.
great.
I was like, "Fuck."
Oh, how cool.
You
Yeah.
announced it.
Yeah,
I
I
missed everything.
it's one of
so
those things that
awesome.
keeps popping up on like the YouTube Studio or whatever it is,
Oh,
and it's like, "Hey, did you know this?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like you emailed me
course I
about
did.
this.
We're just reminding you that you don't have a play button yet.
Yeah. No shit.
Mhm.
I'm not even halfway to one. I'm not even a tenth of the way to one.
What's the first one? 100,000? 10,000?
I think it's 10,000. I don't know.
I don't know, Bill. How many buttons do you have, Bill?
No. I am.
He's
I
like,
my,
well, I
my,
ain't
my,
trying to
my
flex.
crowd. My crowd is this big, and I like them that big.
Esteban's here. Yeah.
Esteban, man.
Esteban's here.
Esteban's like family at this point, man. I love that guy.
Yeah.
As I've said many times, it's quality over quantity.
Him and his brothers, dude. You got a good
Oh,
family.
yeah.
Tell my wife and his little brother are like best friends now. Really funny.
Better watch
Awesome.
out.
It's really funny.
He said, "What's up?"
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
So go play Fortnite together.
Oh no. Make them stop.
Troll.
You better get in there as the emperor. Bill.
Did I see that they
I
have
am-
some kind of Guitar Hero thing going on in Fortnite right now?
Yeah, it's a permanent addition.
Get out,
It's
really?
like it's really hard though. Like I don't have any of those peripherals anymore, and I damn sure
Oh,
might
I still
buy
have
one.
all my Rock Band shit, and I've been dying to use it. I'm gonna have to bust
Well,
that shit out.
if it'll work, if it'll plug in, then cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm on PS5, so I don't have anything that like attaches to that. But you can play with a controller, and that sucks. I hate
Oh,
it.
sure. Why
I'm
would you
actually
want to
really
do
good
that?
at it, dude. But it's the worst.
I still have my Dance Dance Revolution pad.
You're not giving up, huh?
Hell yeah. So
good.
Dance Dance
I got
Revolution.
my power pad, my little, track and
Oh,
field.
yeah. Power glove, track and field.
Yeah. That
Which
power
you-
glove,
which-
man, that power glove. I remember getting that when I was a kid, and I was like,
Yep.
this
Setting it
might
up on the
be-
TV.
You learn what disappointment is whenever you own a power glove. Like, that's
Which 30 years later used the same technology for the Wii.
Dude, Power Glove didn't work. You know what the coolest thing about the Power Glove was? Is whenever I cut the cord off of it and I wore it riding my bike.
Wore it just as a glove.
Dude, I
Yeah,
was
just
like,
wore
this
it
is
as a
it.
glove.
My zapper had the little zapper in my pocket, cut the cord off of one of those too. Oh man, I was
You
I
were a
was
gangster.
ready. Yeah, I was ready to like accept the fact that I was the coolest kid on the block. I didn't want credit for it, but they gave it to me. They just kept on.
Did you ever play with the track and field where you would just go on your knees and use your hands?
Yep.
Yeah, and then lift your hands up and get
Yep.
the longest jump ever.
Yeah, I learned to cheat real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like you could use an electric toothbrush as well in the controller. It's like
That's not what you use it for.
What
Yeah,
the
okay.
hell?
I have so many questions. I will always remember it was, I don't remember, I think it was called like the impact vest or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Supposed to make you feel like you're in the game. Well,
That's a recent thing though, isn't it?
No, there was
Super
definitely an
Nintendo.
old one. My cousin had
Well,
that
and
thing.
so
It was shitty.
my mom's office got to beta test it, and I was one of the people who beta tested it. And there was like a short in one of the servos or
Punched in the
something,
chest.
and it like
Took your wind out.
So the thing was like you play Mortal Kombat and be like, "Boosh," you'd get punched in the chest and it'd go, "Wah," like it'd vibrate. Well,
Mhm.
one of the wires poked through and just zapped the shit out of me.
you got zapped.
I'm like, I am a reason
Rinkin
for one.
wins.
Yeah,
Only I think you're entitled to some form of compensation.
yeah, no kidding.
The funny thing was, is if I remember correctly, they offered my mom one, like of like the manufacturer, and she's like, no. Like,
No, he's fine. It's like that's fine.
there's part of me that does want to track one down
He does have
eventually, and just
cardiac
like
arrest.
just have him be
You
like,
got the Raiden version. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
You can just strap some shock paddles onto like a, I don't know, a vest. Go
with
to
the
town.
defibrillator.
what?
It's just strap a defibrillator.
A taser.
Yeah. God, Al.
He's like, I've been waiting to use this thing. He's got
This
a
hurts.
God.
Hurts
Dude,
real
there
bad.
was I remember it just being one of those things where I'm like, my leg is hot and it is vibrating. What's happening? Like just being confused.
You got hooked
My
up to a
leg.
TENS machine automatically,
Yeah.
like it's just doing that muscle control.
Why is it so hot in here?
How you doing? I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Like,
He's hurt. He pissed all over himself.
no, I
Pissed
didn't.
himself. I pissed himself.
Oh! Oh my god. Yeah,
So
that was
happy I have
bad.
you assholes on. Really missed you guys as a team. Fuck.
Oh, shut up, Dave. You know you peed your pants. Did not. All right.
Or you know, you pissed your pants and your daughter's knocked up.
Okay. I'll buy from you.
So the other day I have the Callahan Auto Parts t-shirt, and
That's
Nice.
awesome.
and I had it on like
Callahan.
underneath, one of these. I was wearing it out, and someone looks over and just goes, Richard, what's happening? And I'm just
That's the best.
I just sat there for a split second, and I just went, did we just become best friends?
Right?
Because I'm like, I've never had.
At least they didn't look at you and say, fat guy in a little coat.
Dude, okay, so
You'd be like, what?
yeah.
Well,
I guess
So
I'll go
what-
back inside.
Were you watching Spectre Vision?
Yeah, that's a pretty girl down there.
Who was your favorite little rascal? Was it Alfalfa?
Was it Spanky?
Spanky.
Spanky.
Or,
Sinner.
Sinner.
Housekeeping. All right, let Dave finish his story. Go ahead. We
I don't remember where I
Where
was
was
going.
that story
Fucking
going? Yeah.
here.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
Yeah. Oh, your baby. Oh, your
give me
baby.
that.
Hello,
Look at that.
puppy.
Give me
Look at that fluff.
Oh my goodness.
I can't. I
That buddy.
can't.
Say hi, Brock.
Oh,
Hi, Brock.
He's a big
Oh
boy.
my gosh.
He's my big puppy boy. Oh, hi, big boy.
Well,
Here you go. Say hi.
this stream is over.
Hi, your baby.
it's done. It's
Yeah,
He
done.
does not like being held.
Oh,
You don't like being
couldn't
held.
tell.
his face. This is fun.
Show everybody how cute you are. Show everybody how cute
Oh
you
my
are. You big
gosh.
puppy boy.
Overload, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't handle it, dude.
Hi,
Oh,
buddy. That
so
dog
cute.
is so confused.
I gotta take my glasses off and go back to work.
There you go.
Okay. All right, puppy boy. I'm gonna put you down now.
There you go. Bye-bye, baby.
Good boy. You're a good boy.
It's a grateful
Put me
dog.
down. Let me go.
Well,
Freedom.
Boy.
I'm missing
good
already.
boy.
Yeah.
Come, you can hang
Yeah,
out over
I
here,
already
puppy
missed
boy. I know. We've had him for a week and a half now. He's pretty good. He's getting better at the potty training thing. He's a good boy. And the crate training, that's been tough. Getting him to sleep every night
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
crate.
dude.
Great. Yeah.
But I'm not sleeping in the living room anymore. The crate's in the bedroom now, and he's doing pretty good. I only have to get up like twice a night now with him.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's awesome.
He's a good boy. He's a good
Yeah.
boy.
He's a
The
ham.
dog is so confused. Yep.
Just,
Oh, my puppy. He's a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good boy.
one of my
What's up
friends
with saying that? I know.
one of my friends is fostering a dog right now, And he had texted me. He's like, "Do dogs usually poop everywhere?" I'm like, "What? You have a dog?" Like, I didn't know he was fostering a dog. So it's like, what
Interesting
did
question.
a dog find you? Like, what
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah,
Like,
where are we right now?
I need context, please.
and he's like, "No, so I'm fostering," and like he's fostering like two. I want to say they're like 6-month-old like lab corgi
What the
like
hell?
boxer mixes.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm just like, what's happening here? Like, you're the one who was
Somebody's
terrified.
trying to play God, is what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Watch this.
Look what I can make.
Look what I made him do. Yep, I see.
It's alive. Alive.
When he was just like, yeah, I think this is gonna be awesome. You know, like we're hoping to keep one. I was like, okay. I'm like, because he lives in an apartment building, so I was like,
Oh god.
how are you doing this? And he's like, no, we're renting a house now. I'm like, oh, when that happened? He's like, oh, last week. I'm like, oh, okay. This is one of those dudes that always asks me to help him move. It's like the day.
You never help him, do you?
No, I usually do. That's why I was like, wait, what? Stormy has a challenger for COJ dog. No, there's no challenges. They're just all COJ dogs.
Stormy, who's that?
Ouch.
We want Brock.
I was like, do I need to go up and get her?
No, I love Stormy. Yeah, don't let her hear that.
Poor Stormy. Stormy's a good girl.
We're a little adopted Stormy.
Maybe Brock can meet Stormy and we can have COJ puppies.
That would be very difficult with Stormy's current situation.
Never say never, dude.
Well, his too. He's only 3 months old, so
yeah.
Red Rocket hasn't appeared yet.
Never say never.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the dog. Now I want to say
You're jealous. He's dog jealous now. He's got to go.
He's doing it. He's like, oh, you showed your dog. I'm gonna get my dog.
Exactly. He's dog jealous. He has dog jealousy
he's dog
right
jealous.
I think it's one of those things where you see a dog, and if you have one, you want to go pet it.
Yep.
If you don't have one, you want to also go pet it. So.
Yeah, you go over to your neighbor's house. Hey, I just saw a dog. Can I pet yours?
Get out of my yard.
And they're like, I don't know you.
Just because we share a fence doesn't mean you can climb over it. Yes, it does.
Wow, I'm strong.
I don't care. I don't care.
All right.
Stormy.
Well, I'm not climbing back over it.
Come on, there she is.
Hello, Stormy.
There
Hi,
she
Stormy
is.
girl.
Doge.
Hi.
Hi, Stormy.
You want to say hi up here?
Good girl. You gonna get some kisses?
Yeah.
You gonna do some kisses,
She
Stormy
was
girl?
at the top of the stairs. It's like,
Look at Stormy. She's
No,
not
you-
puppy, but that's okay.
Down.
That's okay that she's not a puppy.
hi. Yeah.
She is a puppy. She's always a puppy. Our dogs are always.
I mean, that's
puppies.
fine.
That's it's all right. I mean, it's at least it's a dog.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, he said, at least she's a dog. She got down like,
Oh,
Oh,
it's
Poor
okay.
dog.
Come here. Oh,
you're
yeah, okay.
dismissed,
She's leaving
Stormy.
now.
You're dismissed.
Way to go, Corey.
Yeah.
What's Brock doing right now?
It's my strongest sort of.
Brock
voice.
actually did not run across the room and go underneath my work desk. He just came and he's laying at my feet here.
Mm-hmm. See,
At my
there
station.
we go.
Mm,
Yeah.
cuteness overload.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other side of the office is where I do my day-to-day work, my actual paying job. And he sleeps underneath that desk all day, underneath my feet.
Oh.
So like that's his safe spot, you know. So when I bring him down here, he hides underneath that desk, which is where I went to go get him. And now I put him down to go run back over there. He got about halfway, he stopped, turned around. It's like, hey, it's not too bad over here.
There you go.
And now he's at my feet.
I was gonna say, I always remember. So Stormy, Floyd still does. Floyd will go right underneath this desk and fall asleep. Stormy would lay over like on this, like underneath this section of the desk. And
Yeah, for those that don't know, Dave does have two dogs. One is just not as popular as
Floyd's old
Stormy.
and blind and likes to stay on the couch or the bed because he's like, hey, you know what? I can't run into shit here. I'm gonna sleep
I'm
here.
always really impressed when you get a picture of Floyd and he's looking towards you.
Yeah. Oh, that's the funny thing. You can be talking to Floyd and he's going.
Oh, Floyd is the
But it's
Floyd is the
same
daredevil
effect
of
as
the
glasses.
house.
Am I actually looking at you?
Floyd, he's got a seeing eye, human.
He's Floyd Murdoch.
I think my favorite thing is like Floyd. I swear to God, Floyd's part cat, because we think that Floyd and his brother were
Wait,
rescued
what?
from a barn in Missouri, and we
All
think
right.
that
Where's this theory going?
well, we think that he imprinted on barn cats, like that kind of
Oh yeah.
raised him at first. So he has some very like cat-like behaviors, including
He meows.
basking. That dog will go outside and just be like, "It's gonna lay in the sunny spot. I'm gonna stay here for a while." And then
Mhm.
you walk outside and you go, "Hey, Floyd," and you go to pet him. And you're like, "Ah, shit!" Like his black
You're
fur
hot,
gets
yeah.
so fucking hot, and you're like,
He's
"Just
a-
go inside."
He's a hot dog.
My cat,
Yeah.
my cat looks for any kind of sun coming through a window, and it could be a 2-inch by 2-inch spot on the floor, and she's going to be in that one spot of sun. Yeah, she finds it.
Sunlight finds a way.
She moves with the sun like a plant.
I think my favorite today was Floyd. Floyd went down in the yard and was just laying in the grass. And every time I looked over, he would either be like very proper, just kind of like he looked, like the Sphinx pose where it's just very rigid.
Yeah, very
just like, I'm enjoying this. I can smell everything. I'm just going to lay right here. Or he'd be upside down, his legs straight up in the air, and just being like, "This is good. This is good."
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's wrong with you, dog?
Nothing.
His other senses are heightened.
Oh, Andrew says, watching Cast and Cave work, I now have the great need for 4 horsemen from the sword and the sorcerer, especially the tri-blade sword.
Oh, wow. That would be cool.
Spike, the photosynthesis fuels the cat rage.
But really, wouldn't you want toys from Krull?
No?
I would love Krull. Hell yeah.
Yeah? I want the Cyclops. He was like the most useful character in the whole fucking
I think I'm going
movie.
to enter the... Yeah, he is. He's the one that really gets everybody out of trouble.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to enter?
I think I'm going to enter the 4 horses intern for a day this year.
Oh.
Good luck.
Pocket some things?
I pass on it. Well, I pass on it every year, but everybody says it's a really fun time, so...
I bet it is.
I don't know.
Is there... Wait, what? Oh, every time... Yeah, no, Krull. But I understand people like it more than I. No, you know what? So there's a place up in Fargo, Minnesota called Kroll's Diner. And every time my friend says, "Hey, man, you want to go to Kroll's?" I always think he says Kroll's, and I'm like, what? Like, and I have that distinct moment where I just picture a diner with the cast of Krull, and it's way more entertaining.
Cut your steak with a glaive?
Yeah. Good time. Oh, Amelia says, does it pay? Does what pay? Oh, the intern?
The intern
No,
for a day. No, you have to
that-
pay. You actually pay $300 if you win, if you get selected in the lottery. So yeah, so you have to put your name in the lottery. If you are selected, if your name is drawn, you can pay $300, and then it's you and a friend. You bring a friend, and you get to do. They show you all the new stuff coming out for the next year. You get entered. They do drawings for all-ins for the next wave. You get to paint your own figure, paint your own head sculpt or something there. So it's like a whole workshop thing.
It doesn't.
But yeah.
It's like a tour.
It's a
With
tour.
a
Yeah, it's
few
basically a
activities?
tour that you pay for.
I mean,
You get to lift the boxes.
Imagine
and
them, they'd be like, "Here you are, you can paint." And I'd be like, "Do I gotta?"
yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, you're that casting cave guy."
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
like, "All right, paint some other stuff as well while you're here."
yeah. They're gonna put you in the shop. And just
Yeah,
put you at the table.
You got this.
It's a work. And I'm like, I paid $300 for this.
I
Got a box here. I'm opening this box, Corey.
Do it.
I'm
Do
paying
it.
you to
pressure.
work.
No pressure, Billy.
Let me put my glasses on.
Spike says, "Get in the hole and paint, tugboat."
That's right. In the hole.
Oh, God, it's
no.
just such a weighty box.
What box is it?
This is a box from.
It's a
Oh,
box.
Corey, God bless.
Oh, you got a box from Corey?
There's a ton
Ooh,
of stuff.
look at
in
that
there.
face.
God, I'm so
He looks
excited. Dude.
happy.
I got little. Oh my God, I'm at the
Mouse guard. Yes, Spike. It is a girthy box.
It's a
Ooh,
Goyle.
Oh my God, little Goyle, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, this is so good. Look how beautiful these are painted.
There's another one.
Wait, hang
very
on, let me get
nice.
this-
Whoa, you are very nice. I like. How much?
Damn. Oh, that eyeball.
Right?
That's really good, dude. The eye is so good.
They're like
I mean, the whole thing is so
perfect-
good.
It's like the perfect color balance for plunderlings as well.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Oh my god! I didn't know you were gonna do a cheddar, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
I hope it matches.
Oh, dude, the
Can
eye.
you put the blue mohawk on it?
I imagine we can.
I-
We can figure out a way to do that from probably underneath if we put a magnet underneath.
I was like,
But-
or just
Yeah.
put a little blue tack on it.
Yeah,
and
blue
it-
tack would work. Oh,
That'll work too, just
that
fine.
is a clean. God, those red
That's
eyes, dude.
It's my puppy. That's a puppy boy.
Oh my gosh, dude, there's so much in here.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, keep going.
Oh Lord.
Joke's
This
on you. The
thing.
bill's at the bottom.
This one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for Ash.
Yeah, there's the hooded one. Yeah.
Oh, that
Captain.
rules.
Cat mash right there. These are man. I bought these a long time ago because I thought I'd do something with them, and I got too
You
busy
did.
with repairs. And like a year or so later, I was like, Corey, I'm just gonna give these to you, and he's like, all right, I'll send them back. And I'm like, I didn't ask. Well, here we are.
Yeah, I want to see that one on Zombone. I want to see how close that white is.
All right, give me a second. I'm like,
Josh Brown says, "Where are those sculpts from? They're awesome." The green.
I don't know where I bought them, and I feel terrible about that.
Not
bought, like,
you,
a whole
Josh. Not you.
Hold
I
on.
ordered a set from Mythic Blue Inferno.
Yeah.
That could be it. Oh my god, dude. Oh hell. Oh, I don't want. I'm not showing that one yet.
Uh-oh.
I'm really
Oh,
excited
Corey.
about that one, but I'm not showing that one yet.
Corey, I found it.
Dude, look at that little.
Hey.
Oh, look at that little guy.
Oh, it's a little red panda or something, huh?
Holy smokes,
one-
man!
Those red pandas that I got from Josh, those tickle me. I love them. They
Can we
me
make
so
a
happy.
Gorfield head?
Gorfield.
Lone Dragon, I'm a little upset. One of my Python Patrol mustard guard come with a second knife instead of a saber. Now I feel like either need to trash it and buy a new one, or now none of them have sabers.
Oh my!
Just see if you can find a saber, I guess. Josh Brown says if I find them, I definitely would buy those files.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Corey!
Josh, I'm sending you
Oh my god!
the Mythic Blue.
Oh, Mythic Blue Inferno. Is that the guy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh.
And then of course we'll go for 3.
Josh
Wow.
probably knows him.
It's that angry cop.
Dude, he's the best. Oh my god, man!
It's weird
This is
though, 'cause
Max.
they don't look anything like Wahlberg.
Don't ruin this.
Wait, what? Let's see it.
Don't ruin this.
Oh.
Dude, this is crazy, man. This is James McCaffrey like forever immortalized as Max Payne in plastic form. This is nuts. You did him justice, dude.
Cool.
These mean a lot. Thank you so much. I cannot
Yeah.
tell you how much these mean to me. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I cannot wait to customize this. I have I'm finishing repairs. I'm gonna do some stuff for me. And I'm
Good.
so
He's like, "Fuck the
excited on
repairs."
working on these.
Good.
There's
Oh,
gonna be a post later. All repairs are postponed.
Dude, it
Sorry.
says on my profile. I'm like, I'm not taking commissions anymore. And I'll figure out whenever I want to do that again. And of course, hello there.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh
I have the high ground. It's over.
man. I gotta wait for that freaking body to release.
Mm-hmm.
You bastard.
Yep.
Mhm.
Really? Yeah.
It'll be waiting for me. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna grab some. I'll grab some plunderlings and
Yeah.
Boing.
There it is.
So what figure is that, Corey? The SH Figure Arts?
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's great. I think
That's
this
all
is one of-
acapella, the Duel of the Fates.
That's got to exist somewhere. online, right?
Man, so the other day I was watching episode 1, and
Sorry.
dude, I have a special place for that movie in my heart, to be quite
Me
honest.
too.
How many of the pod racers can you remember off the top of your head?
8?
There's only one that matters.
I played the crap out of Pod Racer though, so that's kind of
List
like
them. Tell
Yeah,
me.
right.
Come on, here we
I
go.
loved Pod Racer.
Who you got?
Okay.
There's the obvious ones, you know, Sebulba. Yeah, easy,
Sebulba,
right?
Yeah.
Anakin,
Sebulba.
Gascano,
Anakin, Sebulba, Fat Chris, Lefty,
shit.
Roy Donk.
God, I worked on figures of those things and I don't remember their names.
So,
We waited 15 hours
now.
online for episode 1
pretty much
tickets.
the
How could you forget
Oh wow.
Team Topogales, huh?
God, Alderbedo.
Gaspagano.
Whoa.
Come on now, Gaspagano.
Dos Vidania.
That's Gascano, not Gaspagano. What the fuck is a Gaspagano? God, that's such a cool figure.
That's his
Oh.
cousin. He wasn't a good racer, though.
Yeah.
Sounds like an Italian dish. Tasty.
It was good.
What
Chinese
I
spaghetti.
always said Juan Sandage. I think it's Juan Sandage or something like that. He was like the one with the really long neck.
Juan Valdez.
Kind of looked like a bird.
definitely
Neva
Valdez.
Key, something like that.
Hey Dave, can you swap over to my camera real quick?
Yep, hold on.
Yes.
Like Hold Fast, something like that.
Yeah,
God damn, that's
cool.
It's perfect.
Yes,
Yes.
that's so good,
The
dude.
colors, dude. I mean,
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
good.
I'm
I
gonna
think
need
it is a
these,
cool
and I'm
way.
gonna need more plunderlings.
you always need more plunderlings.
Well, you know, but I only have room for one each. But I would have a lot of them if I could get them. I gotta talk to Ricky anyway, so
He's good. He's good peeps.
he hasn't responded to me in like
He's a very
2.5, 3
he's a very
weeks.
busy boy.
Yeah, he been busy.
He'll get to you.
The damn it, nope, can't talk about that. That's okay. It's gonna be good.
He's probably in the chat. He always seems to appear
Ricky's around.
somehow. Like when we talk about
Fine.
plunderlings, we start talking about plunderlings, and then all of a sudden you see him in the chat.
Yeah.
We summon him.
Yeah.
The,
If you say plunderlings 4 times, he will appear.
Corey, check it out.
Oh shit, that's cool.
One of the little hatchlings, dude.
On a
You need to-
hatchling, that
you
even
need-
works. That works so good on a hatchling.
He needs a little cape.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll
Mhm.
get him one. I
Oh,
probably
yeah, that
have
would be
one,
great.
actually, somewhere around here.
His name and he appears. I believe it, Mr.
I'm
Plunder.
telling you, Corey, this one would make an awesome. This color right here, I think, would make an awesome. rat.
yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Which
Green
one
would be
is the
good.
green one?
This is
That was-
Berserker.
That was one of the Kickstarter exclusives for the first one. They just re-released him on BBTS.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he was. Well, so they put him out. He was one that they put out through the Kickstarter,
Uh-huh.
and then like they came back around to it. It was like we'll have a general release later
Oh wow, gosh, I can't. It's been
because
so
it's
long.
Yeah,
him and the.
I
the
still
bright
need to
red
get
one.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think
Yeah.
about teal. Teal would be a
Yeah.
good. All of these would be great. What am I saying?
That is Plunderlings Raider Gank, which is actually up on BBTS right now.
Nice.
'Cause
Raider.
for the
Okay.
Gank
Oh,
and
was the
Bush-
Berserker the big one?
No, but
Who's the
Raider.
Berserker.
Berserker was
My
Blitz.
love for you is like a truck berserker.
I was just thinking about that.
Would you like to making fuck berserker?
Did he just say
Uh,
fuck?
Yes, he did.
Hey, thank you.
I was very excited the other day. Oh shit. Boink.
Close. It's a little lighter.
Not bad, not bad. It works.
Oh, I think it looks
It
great.
passes. It
That's
passes.
it. I mean, I'm hitting it with a pretty hard light too. This looks phenomenal, dude. These are so freaking cool. This just like put my plunderlings up to another level. I didn't think this was possible.
Yeah.
Well, after plunder beaks and plunder frogs, we're gonna have plunder mice.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm here for all of them, man. This is super cool.
So good.
Oh, these look so
Again,
good
just
on the
fun
hatchlings.
fucking toys. Team Tupacales, Gascano, Odi Mandrill, Ben Quadranaros, and Sebulba. I think there are a couple more. Yeah, there was like 12, I think. 12 or 16.
Well, and there were more in the game, I think.
Oh yeah, there was a shitload in the game. That's where I learned most of the names. Because it was like, oh, I gotta beat this asshole.
I like the arcade version though, where you actually had to like use the controls.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I
There
remember
was some
playing that
multiplayer.
once, and I thought I was
So
gonna
much fun.
vomit.
Oh, dude, these are awesome.
They had that game at Circus Pizza here. I remember.
We just hooked up one of the old Nintendos, and that was one of the games that Oren was playing.
Dude, I still have my 64 hooked up in the other room. I actually bring it whenever I do my the Fargo shows that I do up here. I bring it up with me because they have old enough TVs I can plug them straight in. It's
Nice.
fantastic.
That's awesome.
We still need a Wonder Plunderling. Hey, or at least a pink
A
beanie.
Wonderling. We need the Wonderling
With a Wonderling, yes.
with a little pink beanie on him.
Someday. There is so much cool shit coming from Lone Coconut that
Mm-hmm.
I will gladly forfeit any of me going, make it a pink beanie one, make a Wonderling. I'm like, no, just put out cool shit like you have been doing. This is fucking cool.
Love it.
Got quiet.
Yep. Sorry. It's back to doing
Yeah,
detail.
I'm
detail
putting
work.
on the chrome trim on these mosquito
We're all
logos.
doing detail work.
Mhm.
Well, it's one of those weird things where it's like once I get the chrome stuff on, then it's like, oh, it's 4 stripes of red, and then the figure's done. So it's just like, okay, I'm gonna put these over because there they are. They're all chrome trimmed now. I can't tell if Billy's really excited and muted or
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just
Okay.
I'm having a dude. I've got like all these little plunder mice, man. This is awesome. I love these. Look how tough this one
They're
looks.
ferocious.
oh, he's gonna fuck some shit up.
Got a little
Little tush.
These are awesome, dude. Corey, you crushed it with these, man. I shouldn't be. I'm not surprised. I'm just so pleased.
You got to give him a little brown eye.
Is it better than Blue Chew?
We're not sponsored by them yet.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I thought everyone was sponsored by them.
Sorry.
Yeah, Blue Chew and Manscaped. Hey, but you know what? I do still have this video on here, so fuck it. Why not? I had to cut it off.
I love
before-
that. Love it when
Aw,
he's chasing
Rome.
his head stays this still.
I had to cut it
Rome.
off before like the order is now available because I've never taken that thing off my video thing.
Rome is still available.
Is he?
I think so. It was on
Hornet
EE
says, I
though,
was
isn't
also
it?
wondering
EE
if Billy
exclusive.
did. I did. I got in by the hair of my teeth. And by hair of my teeth, I mean skin of my teeth. But
Oh yeah, I got him.
that
Got
was
what?
the Mondo exclusive Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a bill. That's your name all over that.
Yes. Had to. Yep, that's a big one. But I was like, I don't buy much anymore. So
Yeah.
Exactly. So you justify it.
yeah, I was like, I'll slap that one on. It's my first tariff I've paid for.
Hey,
And you got taxed on the tariff.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, it's a good time to be alive.
anyways,
Yep.
the thing that I like about it is it comes with not only an X-Men, like the X-Men 97 heads, it also has like the OG X-Men cartoon series
Pride
and
of
then
the
a Pride
X-Men,
of the
dude.
X-Men head sculpt,
Nice.
which is just like, I have 2 of those Marvel Icons Nightcrawlers. I could swap one of those heads on there. I
Yeah.
have a 97 head, and then I have like a weird like movie third-party figure that I actually have a Jacob Wan head sculpt on there right now that I love, but
Oh,
it is
wow.
chipped up to shit because
Oh,
it's
no.
moved with me so many times, and I'm like, is it time to retire that one?
Mhm.
Old resin prints. Who knew? Just not. Wait, Dave has hair on his teeth. Who knew? Yeah, me neither. Yeah, and it comes with the BAMF. I love that.
That is amazing. My wife was like, "Do you have him Banff?" And I was like, "I don't."
I have a little 3D printed one that I bought at a show.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't. I've never had a Banff. I've got a couple of comics up there, with them
I
all over.
I
But
do have I customized. It's the X Baby Wolverine that came in that long shot or the Mojo world.
yeah,
I customized one of those into a BAMF from the Amazing X-Men run.
that's
That's a big old
awesome.
BAMF.
I have him tucked. He's tucked up. I'll show you later. I
I've
have a
got
shelf
one.
where it has like that much clearance to the ceiling, so I have a bunch of like little dudes like tucked up there. And
Yeah,
so he has a
Corey,
little,
I've got one. You can shrink down for me, maybe.
oh
I got
The
right there,
bust?
maybe.
Jesus
Like a 1-1
Christ.
scale Alex
Oh
Ross
my
Nightcrawler head.
God.
You'd be like, this is gonna take forever.
Yeah.
Is there a 1-1? I have the 1-1 Spider-Man Alex Ross head. Is
Yeah,
there a
there's a-
Nightcrawler one?
the
Damn.
Nightcrawler is really
Nice.
cool.
He's up there, the big boy. That's a whole shelf full of Nightcrawlers, actually.
Oh, I've seen your shelf. I just didn't realize that there was the 1-1 by Alex Ross.
Yeah, he tends to he looks over everything.
That's my Spidey has his Wayne's World hat on, and he just hangs out.
I remember that Spider-Man bust coming into Hot Comics when I like probably the second year that I was there, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy that. And then local weatherman Keith Marler bought it, and every time I hang out with him, I'm like, how's my Spider-Man bust doing?
Yeah, how's my
He's
Spider-Man
just
doing?
like, what? Yeah,
I had the opportunity to get that and the Green Goblin, and I only got him because I didn't want to be greedy,
so cool.
and I
Do you
hate
have
myself for
do
it.
you specifically have a big Nightcrawler collection?
Yes,
That's
Phil
pretty.
does, yeah.
I'm more of
That's not a common. Like
I'm
that's
I'm
not
kind of
a
like a
common
more of
one.
I guess you'd call me more of a character collector at this point.
Yeah.
So I collect all my favorite characters. I try to keep it to like, if it's I don't know, man. It's hard. It's really hard to break them down. But I have like five mains that I will always try to collect as much as I can. The only exception, honestly, and I have a lot of them, is Donatello, because there's just so much turtle stuff
Yeah.
that sometimes I'm like, I don't really want that one. Like, there's a lot of the new stuff and like the little Playmate stuff, and even then I'll grab them
So
every
if
now and then.
anybody wants, you can send Bill a BST Donatello. He probably didn't buy any of
Best
them.
action? No. Why would you want that?
Dude, I did buy him.
Loyal subjects.
Oh, Corey, I did buy him, and I remember I thought I was on. Man, Dave, I thought I was on your channel, but maybe
I was gonna say you unboxed them on here.
That's
You're
hilarious.
like,
Do you still have a video of that disappointment?
Dude, yeah, it was like I was like,
That's not a good toy. Ooh,
No.
Wow.
I was gonna say the disappointment from those fucking figures, man. Good lord.
and then I bought the IDW. I got the SDCC IDW ones, which were just like covered in doo doo.
I just sold those.
Then they show up, and I got the regular ones, which are way cheaper and more accessible. And those they look good.
They look better.
They look good. And that's
I would say the
back.
4 turtles. Well, the 5 turtles, because Jenica's really good too. And
looks
like
good.
the Metalhead are all really good. Fuck that Shredder. I didn't even buy the Ninja Assassin or whatever that one was.
Oh, I saw. You can actually find that at Ross right now if you're looking for a cheap one. But even then, I passed on them. I was like,
there's still like 5 of him and 5 of Rat King at my Target.
yeah, they're like I said, they're at Ross. So
I don't have Ross.
Oh, treasure hunt. It's the thrill of the treasure hunt, man. You're missing out.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, I've sat there and looked and stared at that Rat King and the Assassin. I'm like, I don't want him. I got him in.
I had pre-ordered him and the non-glowing one, and Aliplex, and
Alopex, yeah.
Alipex, and they came in, and I was like, I'm just gonna return those back to Amazon. I didn't want them. I didn't want them. I think I did keep the pink one though. I think I kept the pink Aliplex.
That's the one I have because there was the pink and there was a blue.
Yeah, I had the blue. She came in. I was like, no, I'm good. That figure is terrible. It's just a kind of, I don't know. It's embarrassing that those figures are actually released now, like today. It's like one thing, it's like
they're really
hearing you
bad.
say earlier, you're like, oh, this thing that I did here is like so terrible. I wouldn't have even put this on my portfolio, but it's like at the time was that pretty great, and now you want to update it. Now, imagine if you did that today and you'd be like, well, I haven't learned anything, have I? Now, I haven't seen it. It's probably
Wait, are
amazing.
we talking about? Are we specifically talking about loyal subjects?
Yes.
Okay.
You sure? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but their stuff is wildly all over the place. Like, I don't understand where not to be shitty about their product, but
oh, shit away.
Yeah, their stuff is kind of all over the place, and at the same time, I'm super excited about the mask line coming up.
So check that out.
I feel like that's just unless they change something, it's gonna feel like it's just made out of like
spit.
So brittle. It's so brittle. Yeah. It makes me think like it's made out of the plastic that those little bubbles are made out of, that you get out of the quarter machine and you can pop.
Oh, the plastic bubbles, bubbles that you can blow. Yeah.
Nice.
No. I'm talking about like, the bubbles.
Oh, quarter machine bubbles. Cool. Yeah. Quarter machine bubbles. I got you. Yeah.
Vending machine bubbles. That's what they feel like they're made out of. I'm like, if I bend this, it's going to snap. Everything.
Well, I broke 4 shredders on this stream.
Oh my God.
Because I got one free replacement. And then 2 people were kind enough to send me to, and then the last one I picked up for $3 at a Walmart going, hey, this is the shredder, it goes to hell. Maybe they improved it. And you know what? They all were the shits.
Yeah, I think I own 3 of those things. I got them, like you said, they're like a couple bucks at Walmart. And mine didn't break. I got lucky. Like I actually, and I was rough with them too. I was like, I'm going to pop these things apart. I'm going to mod these things. And sure enough, I get like a message. It was Esteban, actually. He's like, dude, the freaking hit broke off this thing. I was like, oh, dang. Oh, dang. Sorry. I saw Michael asked me a minute ago what my favorite Nightcrawler version is. Original Cockrum. There's no.
Yeah.
What? You loved Alan Davis.
I do. I also like Alex Ross. It's hard to like. Yeah. Hey, there it is. Look at that. Read that one, Dave.
Yep. Read that one, Dave.
Read that one, Dave.
What?
Read that one, Dave.
What up, Billy? What up, Toy Migos?
What's up, Cheney?
That's right.
Thanks. Hey, check it out.
Next time, just send that right to me, man. Don't send that to Dave. Don't give him any of that.
Hi.
Speaking of.
Hey.
Oh, I love that. How do I get one of those?
Ain't that the bitter end? Look at that. There you go. I'm going to paint some of these. Maybe I'll do these right now. Yeah, that's fun.
Do it.
Come on, do it.
The best.
Yeah, man.
The best.
Yep, buddy.
Migos are the best.
One oil Mikey from Best Act. Oh, God, yeah. Fucking, I opened up the Michelangelo on here, and it was just filled with, like, shock oil.
Coming soon, Super Spike.
Oh.
Coming soon.
It's better than Corey's wet saber tooth.
Oh. Yeah.
That's weird. Weird.
Yeah, I bought a. I've told this story to Bill a handful of times. I bought a Marvel Select Sabretooth, and when I opened the box, there was like moisture inside the package. I was like, okay, that's a little weird.
It was moist.
And I was posing the Sabretooth with how little articulation he has. And I turned him a little bit, and then I realized my hands were wet, and they looked like they had rusty water or something on.
You think you've told us this too?
And I was like, what? I was like, what? It's that you stop and you're like, what happened? Why? What is on me?
Like a crime.
Why am I
Like you
Yeah, it's
committed
like,
a crime and you're
like-
looking at your hands.
It's like somebody's like kid comes and sits on you, and then you realize they had doo doo on them, and you're like, ah, whoa, no, no. So I'm having this like shock.
Your nieces and nephews.
Oh yeah, yeah,
like, what the
yeah.
hell?
As an uncle, it's like, oh, just y'all stay over there. So I had the same reaction to this Marvel Select Sabretooth. I was like, okay, you stay in this package. I have to go to like hose
You
myself
stay
down.
in
I
this
feel
package.
unclean.
I'm damp.
So
Oh,
I wash my hands and I come back and I like pick up the Sabretooth by his head and I shake him and I can hear water in him like he's a fucking super soaker. Bloop, 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 bloop. I was like, why? What the fuck is inside of him? What's going on here? So
And is
I
it water?
I turn him and in the package, water just starts dripping. And I was like, why? And so I shake him again and I realize his torso is hollow. And for some reason, that torso was filled with fluid. So
he's a gusher.
I heat him up and I pop him apart and I drain all this liquid into the plastic tray.
You went way too far. I would have thrown it right in the garbage.
and
Yeah,
I
I
was just like,
You had to know.
I was just
I
like,
had to know.
what? You know, it looked like rusty water. It was disgusting. It was terrible.
Well, you know what? He's probably on a pallet, and that pallet was probably like got wet in the warehouse or something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why
probably
it got through
all
the
it is,
plastic.
but still.
How did it get through the plastic? How did it get in him?
Well, was it a blister pack one or did it have cardboard?
It was the cardboard back. I
Yeah,
just
so it
don't
could have
understand,
seeped
like,
through the
package-
cardboard.
It's a cardboard back, and then he's in a clam shell, like deal,
Yeah,
and then
there's
the
no way
plastic.
that like it was submersed in
Alright.
water or anything.
Dude, it was inside
don't
his
know.
body,
I don't
Doo-doo is
know.
inside all our bodies, Billy.
bruh. It's so
It was
gross.
due to water.
It's so funny. I love that it happened to Corey. It's just
I don't.
That's so fucked.
I don't.
I'm not happy. I don't like it.
It's the it's the complete disbelief that it was happening. This is so funny.
It's weird because it's like I've never seen that before. Like, yeah, sometimes you
would
get
you?
a toy. Sometimes you get a toy and there's like oil in the joint, and you're like, oh, okay, no big. But I've never seen water inside of a toy from a factory. I don't know how that happened.
I'm glad it did.
I'm
It's like
glad it-
everybody in the factory took
It
turns spitting into it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was like
That's a rusty brown water.
It was like
Ugh.
dip, and it wasn't even like just spit. It was like
This-
dip. Like
This
they were
one's
like,
going to Corey.
Yeah.
maybe they were playing soggy figure.
It was a spit cut.
They were playing the game Soggy Figure. Classic. Yes. That's my favorite Chinese factory game.
Mm-hmm.
Soggy Figure.
God.
God damn it,
Got
I'm
him.
trying to paint straight lines here, guys.
Not anymore. Oh.
Got you.
So have you
Got
guys milked your Sabretooth lately?
Eh?
Don't forget to milk your saber tooth. Excuse me.
Pardon?
That was like
It's a wet
that would have been a
queen.
good scene in a Deadpool movie, is them trying to milk Sabretooth.
Right.
Oh no.
This creed is wet. What am I gonna put this panda head on, dude?
The socket in it is a Legion's dwarf socket,
Well,
but I'm sure
I
you
don't
could
think-
always you could always mod it.
it would be really fun to put this on top of that bear when I get him in 20 years. I hope he doesn't go up in price. I already paid for him.
Which bear?
The Mythic Legion's big old bear.
Yeah, it's cool. That bear's cool.
man.
I want that. I already paid. It's
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 gonna be
paid for.
gigantic.
You know. Oh,
That doesn't mean anything nowadays.
It's true.
Well, technically, you're right.
Well, actually,
This works. Actually,
well, so I still got to paint the blue down at the bottom, but that's the gist of it. I got to touch up his wristbands too, but so it'll be
Nice.
right on there. Speaking of, I'm still looking for those Zabu parts. Oh yeah, someone was on here.
that was me.
You had Zabu part? You know it wasn't.
Oh, I
You
was
had
looking
Zabu
for
part?
Zabu. Oh, sorry, I was looking for him.
Oh, I was like, Lone Dragon is also looking for them. So I was gonna say, wait,
might have
he was
been
on last
Emilio.
week.
Yeah.
What are you looking for, Billy?
Hmm?
What
Which
parts are you
Zabu
looking
parts
for?
do you need?
Almost everything. I think I've only got 2 parts. I've got like Khazars and who else is in that wave?
Cable?
I know I don't have Cable's parts. Oh, I have the head. Was that a Thor? Dark Winter Thor?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think I got that one. Or what is that? What it's called? Dark Winter. You know what I'm talking
I'm gonna
about?
be honest. I can't keep tabs on new Marvel stuff. Things happen,
He's
and I see
spooky
pictures
Thor.
of it, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Help!
He's a real spooky.
I'm the
looking
same way.
Thor.
Yeah, it's just
If
Thor
it's
going
not
through his
Spider,
goth
if it's not
phase.
Spider-Man related, I have no interest. I got my Venom today, by the way. Speaking of Spider-Man related, he's a big
So-
boy.
That's that big ass Venom.
Yeah, that's that Gamerverse one. Ooh,
Mhm.
he's chunky. He's a chunky boy.
Nice.
Ass Venom.
Maybe I'll open him tomorrow.
Oh, snap. Will be a stack card tomorrow.
What you got? Speaky?
Geeky is unfortunately under the weather. His whole household got
no.
whacked with
Still, that's no good.
allergies. I know Tim is dealing with some health things. So
Tim's still out.
yeah. At
Hmm.
least he was as of yesterday. So that might change. But
So what happened to this? Who's
Yeah,
stacking
what's the
this
stack
card?
well, Nacho's gonna come on, Esteban's gonna come on.
My man.
Oh, nice.
Apparently now you are as well, and there's actually
Maybe.
2 people that I don't
Nope,
want.
you already signed up.
It's too late.
Yeah, you already signed up. You got to come up.
Too
Sorry.
late.
There are 2 people that I don't want to announce yet because they haven't confirmed. But they have been asking me for like 2 weeks to come on, and I said sure. And last week, one of their
They are
kids.
desperate, so we know that.
What?
Way to go, Dave.
What?
Freaking made them look like idiots just now.
Yeah, they've been begging me for weeks to come on.
Oh, I felt bad.
So I finally caved. I got tired of their shit, and I just said, "Okay, fine,
Yep.
fine."
No, I said I felt
My
bad.
regulars
One of
aren't
their
coming,
kids
so
got-
I need people. You can come.
I can't wait to see who they are and tell them.
You got a spam bot in the comments.
Oh god damn it!
I'm gonna say, go back to an
share
hour 42 on last night's stream.
Yep. This is going to drive you nuts. I can't believe he said that. Come on my stream. I'll start a new one.
No, you won't.
Race to the play button.
Dave. Yeah, I'm just going to keep painting these straight lines. You just painted go to hell on that figure.
F you. What?
Kill.
Why is my thing
Kill.
say F you?
Bill.
Pixel
know
Dan's
why.
getting squiggles.
Why did I write that in?
Squiggles, man.
Squiggles Dan.
No, I felt bad last week. One of their
This came out nice.
what?
Jesus.
That's his
Well,
turn.
so
right
this
now,
came
Dave.
out.
That
This
was
came
quick.
out quite
Holy
nice.
Goddamn.
Also
You painted-
big.
You painted that so fast that it seems criminal. You know?
Yeah, it's muscle
You're
memory
like-
at this point.
No, you're like, that can't be right. I knocked out all that work that fast. That's
Yeah.
not. No.
These are cool though.
He's going to sue you.
So yeah, so these no, I was asked these are almost commissioned. Almost meaning Cheney messaged me, said, "Hey, we have new logos," and I said, "Say no more, fam." And so yeah, so I'm gonna send all of these to Cheney to do what he desires with,
Oh.
and then I'll make a production version.
He said one needs to actually be shipped to me. You didn't see it in. He said it in the chat a minute ago. He
Said,
paid
give
for
it to
shipping.
Billy.
He paid for shipping. You saw it,
Yeah. Oh yeah, the $5. That was
right, Dave?
Sure.
You'll be like, this Billy the bully. I'm sorry,
I
Dave.
got you back.
Sorry, Dave.
No.
Bully.
It's just
Bully
a character,
Maru.
Dave. You know that.
Bully Maru.
Bully Maru.
Bully.
Bully. Man, I really wish I could find a neck for this thing.
Dave's gonna start to talk again. He's going, "Shut up! Show us the dog again."
He's like, God, cut.
Actually, I'm gonna have a problem because my work table, this work table is like the Harbor Freight work table. It's got like it's about 7 inches off the ground, right?
Mhm.
And it's got like a little underneath it, and he like army crawled underneath it,
Oh no!
and yeah, and he's snoring his ass off, and I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get him out of here now. So
You don't. He lives there now.
the thing is, he's so young. He's not motivated by treats because he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know what treats are. You know, like nothing motivates this dog. So
The fact that
can't,
you're
like,
saying that right now, and there's not a my dog-sized hole in my door after you heard the treat word.
my
likes him,
dog
man.
sized hole.
I wonder if I can get
Yeah.
Loki in here before the stream ends.
Do it.
Lolo, you want to come in and say hello?
Here comes Loki.
It's gonna be barking shop here,
Go for it.
not
Why
talking
do
shop.
that voice?
Chopping shop, barking shop.
Can we see all the boys?
Bark, barky, bark, bark.
Oh, yeah,
Bark,
baby.
barky, bark. Oh my god, I thought it was a goat.
Hiya, buddy.
He's
Oh,
kinda
he's
like
a
goat.
fluffy.
You got a brown eye and a blue eye.
Arthur, too.
He's
Oh, there he
fluffy.
goes.
Oh, he's got some fluff.
He's a silly boy. What are you doing?
Ebony and ivory.
What are you doing? Look at this. Is his broken ear.
His broken ear. Oh,
Come here.
it's character.
You come up.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh,
Go say
Some
hello.
puppies. Oh, yes. Get the kisses. Get the kisses. Oh, the kisses are so good.
Yeah, he
Oh,
broke
good.
his ear a while back. He scratched it. Scratched it too hard.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
oh.
Broke the
It, got a
cartilage.
hematoma. They had to drain
Yeah.
it, and then they had to button it
Oh,
with
no.
real buttons,
Oh,
Oh.
no.
like Coraline eyes, man.
Well,
Didn't
that's terrifying.
Yep,
Poor
that can
puppy.
happen. He just scratched it. He was like, "Arp." I'm like,
What do you
not a
mean?
good-
Or
That's not a good arp.
What do you mean? Or
Mhm. Hi. Look at. Hi. Hi. Hi.
oh yeah, scratch my belly. Scratch my belly, daddy. Scratch the
boys.
my big dog, my 3-year-old dog, she loves butt scratching. Like right at the
Here's the
tail.
boy, the wiggler.
You scratch that butt, she will be your best friend. She leans into you hard.
Yeah.
oh,
Hi. You don't have a lot of grip in here. You got some grinchy feet, don't you? Yeah, your feet's a little grinchy here. Mm-hmm. Low. Chungus.
Stormy
Okay.
literally just came in, looked around the corner, and was just like, "Eh," and just like left. Like I'm dealing.
Where
with
you going? You gonna lay there?
Like, fuck it. I'm
You
out.
gonna sploot? You gonna sploot?
God damn it!
This freaking boy.
Forget it. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. What are you doing? I'm out of here.
You gonna help
Get
me
it, I'm-
organize the rest of this?
I'm dogging. You're Dave.
You gonna help me
Get it.
organize this stuff? Good job. Doing great.
Get it. I'm out of here.
Hi. You're breathing up all the air.
Yeah, but,
You guys want you guys want to hear how you guys want to hear him bark?
sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
make him go
Okay.
bark. Is it a funny bark?
All right, Loki.
Bork.
Arthur. Now
Bork?
Arthur's
Yeah, does
pretty
he
loud.
bork?
So you guys, this is a sound warning right now. Just anybody who's listening, maybe with headphones, just this can get a little loud. But
Well, that's me.
Loki, you ready?
That's great.
Calm the baby. Calm the baby now.
That's fantastic.
Good. He barks like a hyena, man.
Mhm.
So when we got him, he was a rescue man. Dude was in a bad shape, had heartworms and everything, and we got him treated. And it was like years later. I remember Christine was doing something. She said something along the line of like, "Who is it?" or whatever. Huh?
There it is again.
Loki starts doing that, and we're like, "What the hell?" It took him like 2 years to play, and he was like maybe 2 or 3 years old when we got him. So I don't think he ever had a chance to be a puppy, whatever it was. But now he's howling like a hyena whenever we get him to bark. Don't you? Yeah, you are silly.
That's
boy.
great.
Yeah, he's silly boy.
All right, Migos are done.
You got the green cheese.
Mm.
Green cheese. Hi. Where's Mama going? She just went into the kitchen. Okay.
What's a kitchen mean?
What? You're getting excited.
Stormy, yeah, you heard the other puppies. What you want?
Did you hear what's going on? Can you go check it out?
What you want? What you want?
Oh, Stormy heard the howl and was just like,
"Come on,
yeah, what's going on?"
You ever watch those videos of people of videoing their dog watching other dogs howl, and then the next video of watching that dog howl, and it's like a dog inception howling?
Come here. Yeah, I'm not gonna get you howling. You wake up the kids. Come on. There she is. Hi, Storms.
I know the puppy starts barking. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Damn it.
The cat walks by in the kitchen. Like last week, I was sleeping on the couch, and the cat walks by the kitchen, like to just walking by. And the puppy's like, what the fuck is that? And loses his mind because the cat wants nothing to do with the dogs.
Come on, sweetie. Yeah, tired.
Oh, he starts barking at 2:00 in the morning.
Meow.
check it out.
Meow.
Kitty meow. Well, I just realized we are already almost at the top of the hour, so I do want to throw it around real quick so everybody can type their shit. So Damien, I guess we'll start. Well, are you pouring? No, you're not pouring yet.
What? I'm
we'll
not.
start down
We're
with
good.
you, we'll work our way around.
Yeah.
So, Damien, go for it, bro.
Yeah. So I would love a head sculpt of this, by the way. So if anybody can figure out or find a head sculpt of this would like just make my world. Anyway, you can find me at dblakemakes.com. Use code WONDER20 for 20% off your order. I'm also going to be running a Father's Day promotion, so that will also be 20%. But use WONDER20 because that's the whole point of me coming on the show and hanging out and giving Dave his own code. So yeah, I will be probably at there's a show called PalCon, which is at a police athletic league in Parsippany, New Jersey. I will be there at the end of this month on the 31st. And then I will be hopefully in Maryland in June, and then hopefully Massachusetts in July. So making the tour. I'm going to be posting the tour dates pretty soon. But in the meantime, or you're not going to be at the shows, dblakemakes.com. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Billy.
Oh no.
I tried to use the blue tag. Look how great that is.
That's not bad for an elf body.
It's not perfect, but this isn't why he.
I feel like wait, do you have a bear head?
That's a red panda.
It's a little red panda.
I know that's a red panda, but do you have a bear head would be good on there?
I don't have a bear head, man.
Anyway.
I draw the line in red pandas. Bill Maruto Mechanics. You can find me here on Instagram fixing things. I've taken a big fat step back because I am organizing this house in my room and getting things set up, and I might return to repairs for the public at some point. Maybe I won't.
Maybe you won't.
No, I probably will.
Ominous.
I got to take some time off for that. But yeah, find me on Instagram here and follow the rest of these guys because they're way more active than I am.
Hell yeah. Eric.
Hey, yeah, I'm just Eric on Facebook and
I'm just Eric.
I'm just Eric, and on Facebook and Blue Sky, I'm Tellerania Toys on Facebook and on Mercari, and I've got some local shows coming up, but not for over a month or so, and I will be at Joe Fest at the end of June. So
June.
in Atlanta, or not Atlanta,
Duluth, isn't it?
Duluth, yeah. So, yeah, come see me there if you're down south ways.
That's awesome.
That's about it.
Hell yeah.
Like, is there anything else?
Corey.
Hey,
Look at
look at
that.
him.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's
He's a
really
weird
cool.
guy.
Yeah, it is.
He's a little weird dude.
Kind of like a little welder or something.
Love
Yeah.
him. Yeah, he's
I'm
wonderful.
CastingCave .ecreator.com, Casting Cave on Instagram and on Facebook, and I've got a bunch of goblins going up tomorrow. I've got some restocks on certain ones, some that I'll probably just be putting more into the inventory, and then I'll be knocking out those Chaos helmets, the Polaris heads tomorrow. I've actually got a box of goodies that I'm going to be sending Josh pretty soon. So we'll see. I have some unique colorways that I did that I want to send to Josh. So we'll see if he might just be like, dude, I'm keeping these, which is what he has done before. Like I've sent him stuff and he goes, oh, I'm not putting that for sale. And I was like, really? He's like, hell no. He's like, that's going in my collection. So hopefully
And you gotta say,
I'm
F you, pay me.
hopefully I'm sending him enough goodies that he's gonna be like, okay, I guess I can sell a couple of these.
Nah.
So we'll see.
Hell yeah. And you know where to find me. I'm right here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday is Let's Talk Toys. Tuesday is Choppin Shop. Wednesday is Grippin' and Rippin'. Fun card tomorrow. Make sure to swing on by. It sounds like I'll actually have the final piece to make my Secret Galaxy Ranger in tomorrow. So very excited to get to work on that. You can find me on Instagram at @DaveWheeler, everywhere else at Dave Wonder, Blue Sky, Kara, Patreon, etc. Over on the Patreon, new giveaway going up tomorrow for New Comic Day, so make sure to check that out. Yeah, make sure to go over and check it out, extra-life.org/participant/Dave Wonder. It's in the description below. Shout out to Josh Brown Customs for the amazing work that he did for the Secret Galaxy stuff. It came out great, dude. Very, very stoked to get on those. Very stoked to get on the Plunderling stuff too. Yeah, also shout out to Midwest Vintage Toys for sponsoring the channel. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Billy's Butt. And thank you to Damien. Sorry, I turned around. I'm like, where'd Billy go? Oh, that's his butt.
Yeah.
All right. Gorfield.
Pansexual.
All right. On that lovely note, I'm going to get out of here and annoy Corey with the outro music. So, yeah, until next time, folks, be good, be kind. Much love from Minnesota. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.